Hi there, welcome to another flute review, where we're going to be taking a closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. Thank you for tuning in today, because today we're going to be looking at a flute from K K Flutes, or Kenny King Flutes. All of the contact information will be located below this video in the description box. I ordered this flute from Kenny when he started making flutes again. He had to take a little hiatus from flute making due to health reasons. And I was able to get one of these because he started flute making again, mainly concentrating on his great big long hiking stick type flutes. Those had become very popular because of a friend of mine. And Kenny agreed to make one for me. He didn't have his lathe accessible at that time, so he kind of made this the same way as he makes those hiking stick flutes. They're more hand carved. They're not completely, totally round and things like that. So this particular flute is made from roasted Birdseye Maple. It has a low profile block that is made from standard Flammed maple. Beautiful grain. I'm not sure how the Birdseye is going to look, but it's just gorgeous grain pattern. Very kind of subtle with the darkening on there. I'll show close-ups during the playing demos. This is a two-piece routed design. Raised nest. The flue is in the flute body. This particular example does not have any type of chimney. Many of the flutes that I do, well, the flutes that I do own from him, the other ones, have a very, very short, height-wise, chimney with those little wings, very short wings, but they extend the full length of the true sound hole. Here, it's just a no chimney at all on this one. It just slopes way down. Finger hole size is a little on the small side. They're pretty even in size, not quite equal distant, center to center. Very comfortable playing. An ovalized type of mouthpiece end. So it's kind of square here, starts to kind of round a little bit on the corners, and then tapers to that ovalized mouthpiece. I love the holes in the block for the leather straps. It makes tying blocks back on much easier, in my humble opinion. Here's a sound sample, first dry. Very responsive flute. Has fairly thick walls. As you can see, it's not quite round because he didn't have his lathe accessible, but it's very round-ish. I'm very thankful that he was willing to go ahead and make a flute like this for me, even though he didn't have his lathe accessible to make normal single flutes on, like he used to normally do. As I mentioned, he, for quite a while, was not able to make flutes due to health problems. That stemmed from flute making. I believe it was respiratory problems. Quit for a while, went back to making them. Paul Harvey, the flute guy, is partially responsible for him making flutes again, and those are the drone hiking stick type flutes that Paul Harvey, the flute guy, has made so popular. A lot of people are looking for those. And Kenny King was probably the guy making, I think, some of the best ones, and especially at a great affordable price. Kenny King Flutes are very, very affordable when he can make them. And he doesn't have a website or anything. Description box below will have his contact information, along with all of the dimensions and everything that are representative of this flute. But representative-wise, sound-wise, this, I think, equals very well the other flutes that I've received from Kenny King in the earlier days of his first flute production, when he did have access to a lathe. Now, let's hear it with a little bit of reverb and delay added. Mighty fine flute. Because of the thicker walls, Birdseye Maple being a hardwood, it has a little bit of weight. It's not overly heavy, but it's much, much heavier than a cedar flute or a softwood flute. Great responsiveness. It's very even. Increasing breath pressure to where it breaks into the next octave, easing it back down. Very controllable. Very, very controllable. There is kind of a sweet spot. Pushing it pretty hard with a hard tonguing will have it go to that next octave on that lowest note. But very responsive. I think anyone would be able to make all of that type of thing, that type of playing work if that was your style. Hope you enjoyed the review. I want to thank you for tuning in and watching today, and if you haven't, please subscribe. There is a little bell down over there next to the subscription button that you could also ring so that you could be notified the next time I post a video. Could be taking a closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. Could be taking a first look at something that I get to add to my music toolbox. Could be a music video where the Native American style flute has the spotlight shown on it as kind of the centerpiece. Could be solo, could be with other instruments as well. Could be a tutorial on how to play the Native American style flute. For beginners, I also have a set for those that are slightly more advanced than that. Many players of all calibers have found some of my secrets to playing the flute helpful to improve their playing. I want to thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.